Good day. Hello, YouTube family. So, today we're going to be talking about savings methods. You need a budget first. So, first, figure out your income, bills, and spending. So, 50% is needs, rent, food, bills. That's priority. 30% is wants, fun, eating out. 20% is savings. That's idle. If you're not able to do that because you're trying to get on a budget, if it's not possible, try 5 to 10%. This is a Warren Buffett quote. You don't need to be rich to start saving. Take the proper steps to improve your life. Warren Buffett said, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Golden rule of savings. Pay yourself first. All right, I'm recommending pay yourself first. Before you start to spend, move your money into your savings account. We talked about this in my previous presentations and my previous videos. Apps such as Chime, Cash App, we spoke about this. Having more than one account. Also set up automatic transfers. Things are a lot easier today. You can just set it up. Set it up and you don't think about it. That is how I was successful with saving some money. I have it automatically go to my side account and boom, it's there. I look at it, I check on it, but it quickly builds up. Just transfer it there either automatically if you do not have the discipline to do it on your own. And when you get extra money, put a little extra into your account. I've also been successful with using my Cash App. So when I go on vacations, I save my little money. Cash App has different options. I'm looking at it now, and I believe they have a savings component. Yes, they do. They have a savings with regular, if that's not your direct deposit, the savings is about 1.5%, but it beats a blank. And I also have set up my vacation fund, and it tells you what your goal is, but I just put money into it. So if I'm going on vacation, because I like to travel, I shift it there, and it's very easy. I have a little portion of my direct deposit set up that goes to my Cash App, and that's some money for my savings account, and that's some money that I put aside for vacation. So that's very simple. All right, so we're talking about investing. So Roth, IRA, tax-free growth, 401k. Take advantage if there's a match. If your employee is matching your money, please take advantage of it. It's a win. Examples: 20 to $50 a week adds up over time. So I'm not sure what age you are, but definitely take advantage of your 401k. Is like leaving free money on the table. I don't know anybody that's going to match my money. I don't know nobody. I don't know any family that's going to match my money. Employers, they're the ones who match your money. So if they have that option, you're working for somebody, take advantage of it. You can always take your 401k if you leave that job and transfer it over to wherever you're going. But definitely just don't leave it on the table. It's just a suggestion, but I'm speaking nothing but truth. Don't leave it on the table. Take advantage of that money. Take advantage of that option that they're providing you with. All right. All right, we're talking increase your income. We spoke about passive income in my prior videos. If you haven't seen it, check it out. If there's something you want me to cover, let me know. All right. So, in this world, multiple streams of income is needed. I mean, I can go more into depth, but right now we're in like a stagnant economy. There's a lot of people being laid off. Job security is not what it used to be. I did a video about that, just a generalization back in the day versus the current situation. So, we're talking right now about options. So, content creation is a method that helps you make some money. Gig work, my brother, he does Spark. and he does Uber, but he has his other job. So he does that on the side because he likes to drive and it's an easy job to him. Uber Eats, things such as that. You can ask for a raise at work or get a promotion. Learn new skills that will help you with your future earnings potential. All right. All right. Set a purpose for savings. It's never too early. Don't think because you are young that you have time. If you don't have much, start now. Every bit helps. Developing the skills and good habits help you long term. Savings and inflation. Inflation, this is the Wikipedia definition. In economics, it's an increase in goods and services in terms of money. So, an example of inflation right now is gas prices. Gas prices are fluctuating, they're going up, they're not coming back down right now. So, gas prices are up a lot. When we had the pandemic, we had a lot of scenarios with different types of groceries and the prices was rising. I remember one time we had a scenario, eggs was at an all-time high, very expensive. So that is an example of items that fluctuate. So you see that fluctuating, and when it fluctuates, you're getting less, but you're spending more. How to tackle, be efficient, adjust to the changes is my suggestion. Make a weekly plan to budget your money because this is a real situation. I can't say, oh, they'll save so much money, so much of a percentage. It's easier to try to work with your money weekly because you have to pay out bills and you have so many things due. So you'll have a weekly amount that you have, set that aside and work with that. That is a small goal, but it is efficient. Here's another scenario, coupons. Coupons always help, so clip those coupons, use the website. We have these smartphones, clip and save, bulk items. Sometimes the bulk items I shop at Sam's or BJ's Wholesale Club. Sometimes when you buy the items in bulk, it do go further. You're not right back at the store. Store brands if it's affordable and if it's a quality product and you're not allergic or anything like that. Use that. Again, save for a reason. So try to have a reason in which you're saving for. All right. Next, build an emergency fund. Goal $500 to $1,000. This is for things such as a car issue, job issue, unexpected bills. We are trying to save so that we are not creating more debt faster. So if you have a little money saved, I mean, we're just at a beginning process. Everybody started at somewhere. So I'm not saying, oh, you should have $5,000 saved, but we can just start saving something because you have to have a start. Because if something comes up and you're spending on a credit card that has high interest, now you have even a bigger issue. Like issues as far as vehicles and everything, that can just occur. Anything can happen. So you have to start saving. So this is my suggestion right here. All right, so cut invisible spending, daily takeout, impulse shopping, subscriptions you forgot about and don't use. You can direct that money towards your savings or maybe apply it toward a bill. Okay, I'm a person, and at one point in time, I had a bunch of subscriptions. I had Netflix, Hulu, Disney, so many different things. They give you promotions and everything, but I'm not even around to use that. I only watch TV at the end of the week. I don't even have time to watch TV like that. So I'm sure it's a program or two that you're not using, and you could cut that out. That's some money that you can be possibly putting into your IRA. You can be investing that money. So cut that out. Look into your own personal finances and look and see what you do not need and take out daily. And I'm not saying that You do not treat yourself, and sometimes you do want some takeout, but every single day, no, you cannot do that. I don't care who you are, it adds up quickly. Impulse shopping. Okay, we all have our priorities and our needs, and sometimes we want something new, but it should not be that frequently. Take care of what you have, and definitely do not spend unnecessary and have Amazon at your house all the time. Amazon's getting rich, not you. All right, so we're going to talk about credit cards. So try to pay your credit card balance in full. If you can't pay your credit card balance in full, then my suggestion to you is to try to at least pay more than the minimum. And also, if you can, paying the minimum on auto pay also helps. It prevents you from getting a credit mark, and it prevents late fees because credit card companies, a credit card is very good, but a credit card can definitely get you when it comes to the late fees that they tack on. So other options, as far as if you have credit card debt, there is the try to tackle the small card balances first. So that's like if you have a credit card and you owe $500, pay the $500. Try to narrow down to $500 and then move on to the next card. That's a method that worked for me, but everybody is different. Another method is it says pay off the highest interest rates first. I hate paying high interest rates. That's the first thing that I do. I look at my credit card interest rates. So if there is a 20%, that's highway robbery, but we know how credit cards are. They can vary. Credit card interest can go all the way up to 29%. So we have to try to pay the balance off so that they are not getting us. So that's pretty much the norm. But you just need to try to definitely pay the card on time and pay them off if you can. And if you have a lot of credit card debt and it just seems like endless problems, I would suggest that you look at somebody that's a third party entity that can help you out. So they have credit cards where you can transfer the balance to help you pay it off quicker. And they also have companies that assist you with helping to consolidate the credit card so that you have one payment and they help you get out of debt so that you no longer have that issue. Investing for your future options. So I have some information listed below. High yield savings account. Stay informed about what's going on. Now, I'm not recommending you obsess or overdo it, but just generally familiarizing yourself with what's taking place in the world, it helps you as far as having awareness and smartens your brain so that you know to save and you know what to do. After you save up money, grow your money through index funds, ETFs such as VOO and VII, a stock index fund. So, final summary. There's a risk with everything. So markets can go up and down, but in the long run, for example, over 5 to 10 years time, you can make your money grow through investing. Now, I can't go into full detail because this is pretty long. And sometimes people have other things to do, so they can't take on all this additional information. So I'm just giving you a general summary. If there is something that I can do to give you additional information about, let me know which area you want me to cover. Now, yes, I invest. Yes, I save. But in order for me to give you this information, you have to let me know what specifically do you need me or want me to break down so that I can give you further information that might be helpful to you or somebody that you know. I thank you for taking the time to listen and you have a great day.